My name is Jim Garlo. I am an evangelical Christian pastor in San Diego, California, and I want you to know we stand with Israel. We're fiercely committed to Israel. I grew up in a pro-Israel home, but it was intensified as I've gotten older, and particularly intensified the last 7 years of my life when I've understood so much more of the issues. We want to see Israel experience sovereignty over Judea and Samaria and the Jordan Valley. I am very much in love with Judea and Samaria. My wife has been to Israel 71 times. I've been there 21 times, and a number of people up in Samaria that I know really well and really fallen in love with that area. I have served during the 2016 election on President Trump's Faith Advisory Board. I'm not representing him in this. I'm simply speaking as an individual, but I had the privilege of serving in that capacity. And I served on what's called the White House Faith Initiative Leaders Group once he was elected. And I currently serve as a stakeholder in a group called Evangelicals for Trump. Let me just tell you, across America, evangelical Christians are fiercely committed to the Jewish people and to the nation of the state of Israel. We are deeply in love with you and support you and stand with you during these times. The number one reason why evangelicals voted for Donald Trump, in fact, let me just be blunt, it was 81% of evangelicals voted for Donald Trump. Two issues. There were two driving forces. One was the issue of pro-life, life being protected in the womb. And we wanted Supreme Court justice that would overturn what we call in our country Roe v. Wade, a pro-abortion rule. And then secondly was the issue of Israel. Standing with Israel in every respect, defending the right of the Jewish people to have their own land as God ordained it in the Holy Scriptures, and to encourage those who come back to Israel, the Jews, as they regather in their land. You are surrounded by challenges like I have never seen, but be assured, evangelical Christians stand with you. In fact, when the President has traveled across America, in the heartland of America, and he's referenced the phrase, I moved the embassy to Jerusalem. My wife and I were there that day, by the way, sitting in the audience and celebrating so much with you. And when he references such things as, I recognize the Golan Heights, and my wife and I have been to the town called Trump Heights there in Golan. We've been to Golan many times and love it. And when he says that, the biggest applause lines he gets in audiences across America is when he references, this has been historically, references his support for the nation of Israel, the state of Israel. Evangelicals are standing with this president because of his support of Israel. It's actually gone from 81 to actually 82% in the Pew Research poll last week, indicating they were standing with the president. But the number one issue for them is that he stand with the Jewish people in complete solidarity with them, and he support the state of Israel.